a little bit of trouble. Sorry, everyone. Sorry, I had to end the live. I was not trying to. Oh, gosh dang. Credit to the people who made Epic the Musical, by the way, because I'm crediting them in that, in their music, because YouTube's gonna, you know, copyright strike me if I specifically don't say it, so credit to them. If I don't explicitly say it, even though no one's on. Thank you guys. I do Alistair stuff, and then you get the rest of the fucking gist. I must say, what a brilliant speech you gave. Just a friend who can help you save your men. Like Cersei's need be messed with. You want to be tear, you need a blessing of a certain god. Intervention, someone who's not afraid to send a message. Welcome everyone to Puzzle Park. Of the power, wouldn't you like to use more than words? Let the fight last for hours. You could be hurt or you can beat her. You like it, some of the magic? Wouldn't you like your outcome preferred? In the night, the fight lasting tragic. I'll help you conquer her and turn you to an animal that'll end up on her plate. Make you fall in love like you're on your 100th date. Draw up a monster that'll grind you to the bones. She has all the ways to haunt you. You take her on alone. She'd like a taste of the power. Wouldn't you like to use more than words? And let the fight last for hours. You could be her till you could beat her. But outcome preferred. Deep in the night, the fight line tragic. Her. Oh. Here in this root of this flower, there rises a power. Take her on. And tender and just a man or fast, a being of your creation. You need some imagination. For a moment, eating and beating your opponent. Welcome to the live, people. Welcome to the live. This is a 1-year anniversary live, and you left. Okay. See how it is. Welcome to the live. This is a 1-year anniversary live stream for my channel. I do voice impressions like Alistair, Mr. Puzzles, and of course I leave. Welcome to the live. This is a 1-year anniversary live stream. I do voice impressions like Alistair, Mr. Puzzles, Shadow, and of course the lead. Welcome to the live. Welcome. I do a bunch of different things. I do art, I do voice impressions, I do Q&As. Welcome, welcome. I do voice impressions, I do Q&As, I do a bunch of different things. And credit to the people who made Epic the Musical, because that's the music I'm playing in the background. And, you know, credit to them. Welcome, welcome to live, welcome to live. Welcome. Welcome to live, welcome to live. I do a bunch of different things like voice impressions, Q&As, art. Credit to the people who made Epic the Musical, because that's I'm playing in the background, of course. Welcome to live, welcome to live, welcome to live. Welcome, welcome to live, people. Welcome to live. Welcome to live, welcome to live. I do Q&As, I do voice impressions, I do art, I take music requests, but they gotta be YouTube friendly. And credit to the people who made Epic the Musical, because that's what I'm playing at the moment. Welcome to live, welcome to live, welcome to the live, people. Welcome, welcome. Alright, I do art, I do voice impressions, I do Q&As, and all that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live, everyone. Welcome. But yeah, I do voice impressions, I do art, I do Q&As. Welcome to live, welcome to live. I do voice impressions, I do Q&As, I do art, I take song requests, but they gotta be YouTube friendly. And I also credit to the people who made Epic the Musical, because that's what I'm playing in the background right now. Welcome, welcome to live, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to live, people, welcome to live. I do voice impressions and a bunch of other stuff. Q&As, song requests, art. There he is. Toxic Bendy. He's done. Toxic Bendy's done, guys. Also, welcome to live. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. This is the finished version of Toxic Bendy. Welcome to live. Welcome. As you can see, bleed through a lot, but that's Toxic Bendy. But yeah, I take art requests. I do a bunch of stuff like that. I take art requests. I do voice impressions. I do art, voice impressions, Q&As, and I take song requests, but they gotta be YouTube friendly. And credit to the people who made Epic the Musical, because that's what I'm playing right now. Welcome everyone, welcome. Welcome to the live, everyone, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live, welcome to the live. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to the live, everyone. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the live, everyone. I do voice impressions. I do Q&As. I do song requests, but they gotta be YouTube friendly. And hi, what do I draw? I draw a bunch of things. At the moment, I'm drawing Cuphead right now, the one I use in my channel. I just finished drawing this Toxic Bendy earlier. I draw different characters because this live is the 1 year anniversary of my channel, because today makes that. But yeah, I draw a bunch of different things. Really just depends. I draw Cuphead, I draw Rick from Rick and Morty, I draw Bendy, I draw Alistair, I draw Mr. Puzzles, I draw a bunch of different things. That's just terrible. That's just a terrible flap. I gotta remake that. That sucks. I can't let that slide. But yeah, I do voice impressions, I do draw, I do Q&As. Thank you. I try my best to do art. It's always a gift that I've had, and I love to do it. So this is my gift to do art. And I've always wanted to, I've always wanted to make people happy while doing it. And that's the finished version of my version of Cuphead, how I draw him. He's nice there and done. You know, he looks really good. Thank you so much. Honestly, I try my best to be creative. That's actually very nice of you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the subscribe, too. Thank you. Thank you for the sub. It's very nice of you. Right now, actually, I do a bunch of different art. I do a bunch of art on my tablet, too, which is the thing I'm playing the music off of right now. I draw a bunch of different things. And I draw a bunch of different characters, too. For example, this is a bunch of stuff I do. There's Alistair that I draw. I drew this. Then also this that I drew. This. Honestly, I probably can draw SpongeBob. It would take me a minute to master that style. But honestly, I probably could. I drew this. I draw a bunch of different stuff, honestly. Let's see, what is my biggest thing? Then the characters are a bunch of different other characters I draw. There's... The characters I usually draw the most are the main core, which are... Rick, Cuphead, Bendy, Mugman, and Uzi, V, my partner's OC, Jesse, my OC, R, and then also I use Boris too. I gotta find him though real quick. Where is he? Where is the art with him in it? I know there's one of them in here somewhere. Where is it? Here it is. Here's Boris. There's Boris. There's the Boris that I draw. This is the Boris that I draw. This is the one with the core main that I draw. I draw Rick, Cuphead, Bendy, Mugman, and Uzi, V, Boris, my OCR, and my friend's OC, Jesse. That's the most that those are the core ones that I draw. And then there's also all the villains that I draw too, like Mr. Puzzles, obviously, Eclipse, Adam, and this right here, this is how I've changed over the years, because these are the pilot designs of the characters. This is how I used to draw them. This is how I used to draw Cuphead, how I used to draw Bendy, and how I used to draw Rick. Rick's mostly the same, just color is different. Coloration is different. Bendy and Cuphead went through the most style changes, as you can probably tell. It's not really much difference in Rick, though. And then this is Boris and Mugman. As you can see, Boris went through a lot of... Oh, thank you so much. And that's... Also, thank you so much. That's alright, there you have to go. Thank you so much, by the way. Boris, you can see, went through the most changes. Mugman just went through some coloration changes. And these were the way I drew these originally. I tried to go... I kind of, you know, just updated the style and colors on them. And then this was Evil Cuphead. He is an evil version of Cuphead. Originally, I was trying to copy more from Evil Morty, where he had like a yellow shirt and all that, but then I kind of stylized it out and made it look more like a regular Cuphead, and more like Cuphead instead of Evil Morty. And then the ink version of Bendy. Originally, he just looked like the one from the game, and then I kind of styled it out more to be like mine. So honestly, that's where that changed. And yes, I'm thinking about, I don't know if like I'm gonna try to contact the people who made it, or like just try to, you know, do my own kind of thing with the characters, but I'm gonna try to see if I can get the Sun and Moon show for all those fans out there. I'm gonna see if I can get them a part of my channel, part of Rick and Cuphead, part of the series, because honestly, that would be amazing. Now, yes, that's because Eclipse is in here, and this is, yes, his name in Sun and Moon Show is Ruin, but his actual name in the canon of the game, the actual name in canon to the game is Ruin Eclipse, so I call him RE. He works with Mr. Puzzles in my channel. He is basically the henchman. And honestly, I feel like they have a good dynamic going on as you know, partners. My first animation I ever did, IBS Paint, you know, it's quite good. But yeah, I do a bunch of different characters, and I have evil versions of each character. For example, if I can find the art that I have him on, I can find the art. Let me find it real quick. Let me find it. Here it is. This is the evil versions of the characters. There is not one of V, and there isn't one of Rick, because Rick is obviously the most evil version you're going to find. And V is probably the most evil version you're going to find of herself. Just regular V is. So, this is Evil Cuphead, then Evil Bendy, obviously. Evil R, Evil Jesse, Evil N, and Evil Uzi. Evil N kind of got the nickname of Emo N. I don't know how he got it. He just kind of got the nickname. I just kind of drew it out, and eventually kind of got the nickname Evil N, or Emo N. So he's just Emo N now. That was an accident, but his name now is just Emo N. Is his nickname. And yes, those are the evil versions of characters. Obviously, all the villains. All the villains I have in a poster to itself. Here they are. This is every villain that's going to be in the channel so far. And yes, there's two versions of Adam and Loot, because this is for the Has-Been series on their own, and then this is for, like, in the rest of the series. So yeah, we're going to have all these villains. We're going to have all these villains, and they're going to be in the entire series, and they're going to be in there. And this is the main villain of the entire show, where Rick Prime, yes, he started the whole thing, but this guy is the biggest bad you're going to find in the show. Okay, this one right here is. Obviously. Yeah, but also I do a bunch of videos on TikTok, like, for example, if I go down here, I do joke videos, and then I also do other videos too, like, for example, I do this. See, I do kind of videos like that, and then I also do joke videos too. Like, for example,
it's hard to resist. I'm really sorry. I mean, considering your approach thus far, you've had us tied here for what, hours? And you haven't even had us confirm what exactly we are. What are you? I'm a Virgo.
and then I also just do a bunch of dumber videos. Like, for example, this is one I never posted, but let me see if I can find it. This is one I never posted, but I did make it. It was just the kind of dumber videos I made, and I make dumber videos, I make serious videos, I just make a bunch of different kinds of videos. Epic is the main series I do on my TikTok. For example, if I actually go to my TikTok, where is it? Here it is. Profile. If I go to favorites, because I have a playlist for it, if it will load. No, favorites. Collections, yes. There we go. Here it is. The Epic series that I do on here. Just the kind of generic stuff. Epic is the biggest series I do. I do encourage you guys, one, to listen to Epic, and two, to give these videos a try if you have TikTok to watch them. Genuinely, they are my favorite works to do. I love making these Epic videos because it just fits so well with my channel for some of these characters, and it is always my favorite thing to do is to make these. It is just my favorite thing to make them. That's the old one. It is my favorite thing to do to make these. It's one of my favorite things to do, and it's, again, there's two people who help me with my channel. There is MSMGodY2. He has a channel, but he never really uses it anymore. He mostly just helps me with what I work on, and he doesn't really post much anymore on his channel, but he helps me so much. And then there's Blendy Studios. They help animate the video. They help animate the stuff. They're actually animating episode 1 right now. They help me animate, and they help me get my stuff done. Get my stuff out there. And honestly, no rush to them. I love their work, and no rush to them. They are an amazing, amazing person. And genuinely, they make some amazing content. And I wouldn't have what I have today if it wasn't for them, because they gave me the original idea for this and for my channel and everything. So again, Blendy is amazing. Thank them so much, and I honestly cannot wait to see what they make, because I gave them the recording, the voices, I gave them the script, and I gave them the music, and I cannot wait to see what they make. I cannot wait to see what they make out of it. I just cannot wait to see what they create, because honestly, they do amazing work. And Blendy, if they are watching this right now, honestly, if they are watching this right now, they message to them, they are amazing. Blendy, thank you for everything you've done so far, and I cannot wait to see what you make. Because I know you make amazing works. And again, I just am so grateful for everything that's happened, because honestly, I didn't expect to make it this far. When I first created this channel, and I first created Howboutit Productions, I thought it wouldn't even last a day, let alone a week, let alone a year. I didn't think it would last this long, and it's amazing because it's always my dream. It's been my dream to make people happy, and it's been my dream to start all this. It's been my dream to make you guys happy, and to make my fans happy, to make my viewers, the viewers like what I make, for people to enjoy the series I'm making, and just for that, it is just so great to have lasted this long, and it is just amazing that every day I get to wake up and run this channel, run this business, run Howboutit Productions. It is just amazing that I get to do this, because I love making this stuff. I love Howboutit Productions. It is my favorite thing I've ever done. And I'm grateful that Blendy is helping me. I'm grateful that MSM God is helping me. I'm grateful for them. I'm grateful that you guys enjoy my content. I'm grateful that you guys are actually enjoying my stuff. Also, do you guys think I should start posting what I post on TikTok to YouTube? Like the epic edits, the dumb, silly videos. Do you guys think I should start posting those to YouTube as well? To YouTube Shorts, because I haven't posted a lot of YouTube Shorts, and that's because I didn't know if you guys would actually enjoy that kind of content. Do you guys think I should start posting these kind of stuff to YouTube Shorts? Because honestly, if you guys want to see it on YouTube Shorts, I will do that. I will start posting them on here, because they're my favorite things to do, is to make these videos. And the fact that we've gone this far is just amazing. Fight little, we'll fight. Your worst mistake is be your last one to run out of bones to break when you and I are through. But yeah, I enjoy everything I've made. Everything I've made, so I'm just grateful that I've made it this far, and I'm grateful for everything that's happened. I'm just grateful I've made it this far, and if you guys genuinely want to see me start posting these to YouTube, start posting what I post on TikTok to YouTube, just honestly let me know, because genuinely I will, if you guys want me to. Because honestly, I would totally do that if you guys want me to. Honestly. Because I genuinely will if you guys want me to. Because I genuinely try my best. I also do voice impressions as well of the characters I voice. And then I also do Q&A stuff too, honestly. Yeah. Whew. Sorry, excuse me on that. Ooh, the yawn. But no, it is my dream to make all this stuff, and I'm glad that you guys enjoy it, and I'm glad that we've gone this far. But yeah, I do Q&As, I do voice impressions, I do Alistair. I do voice impressions like Alistair, Mr. Puzzles, Shadow, Adam, Rick from Rick and Morty, Cuphead, Bendy. Just the general kind of stuff that you would expect from my channel. I voice all those, and I can do those voice impressions. But that's the kind of stuff that I create, and honestly, I just thank God every day that I'm able to post what I post and make what I make, because it's my dream to do this stuff. It's always been my dream to make this stuff. It's always been my dream to make this stuff for you guys, to make people happy. I didn't think it would last a year either. And then I even have merchandise too, honestly. There's my merchandise on a bunch of different things. It's the merchandise I sell. I sell shoes, I sell hoodies, I sell jackets, I sell suitcases. I sell a bunch of stuff on the website for merchandise, and I just do a bunch of different stuff, honestly. And it's just I thank God every day that I'm able to do what I do. I thank God every day that I'm able to do what I do, and it's genuinely it's genuinely the most amazingest part of my day, is getting to make what I make and going on here and just being able to see people's reactions to my stuff. Getting to see people's reaction to my stuff is the best thing I could have ever asked for, honestly. And it's just amazing that I get to do it, and I thank God every day that I get to. I genuinely do. It is the most amazingest part of my day. And right now, I'm going to try to draw Evil Bendy at the moment. Again, it is always it's just my favorite thing every day that I get to do this, so. Gonna make his horns a little bit better, because his horns are a little different. They're not like that size or shape. There we go. That's the kind of shape that it is. Not on this side, though. We gotta remake that. There we go. Again, thank you guys so much for all you guys have done for me. Honestly, it's amazing. And honestly, thank you to all my friends too out there. Like, just thank you to all of them, and to thank you to all people who've supported me, like Schnubber, Amy, Queen, Lane. Just thank you to all those people who supported me and still have to this day. I kind of put that in the wrong spot. Thank you guys. Thank you to all of you guys for supporting me, and thank you to people who helped me, and thank you to Amy, Schnubber, Lane. Thank you to all those people who supported me, and Queen, and just everyone who supported me. I think that Spendy's head done. Yeah, it looks like it. Now I gotta do the body, which is basically the same as Bendy's irregular body, except he doesn't have a suit. He doesn't have the suit on, so it shouldn't be too hard. There we go. And the only difference between is just like there's some fur kind of stuff too. Like he has some of the devil's fur on him. Yes, thank you. Welcome. Yeah, Bendy. This is evil Bendy that I'm working on at the moment. This is my design for an evil version of Bendy. He's not really evil. His story is actually very tragic. I will let you guys know that now in advance. His story is super tragic. His story is very, very tragic. All the evil characters' stories are very tragic. They're not necessarily evil. They do work with the villains, though, is kind of what makes them evil. Because their stories are very tragic, honestly. Their stories are just pretty tragic, honestly. I'm not gonna read, because I have their stories written down. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's tragic. And let's see. You know, one of the differences between him and a regular Bendy that I have is he's a little buffer in the arm department. Because regular Bendy is like really thin arms, whereas his kind of more thicker. Welcome back to the live. Welcome. This one's a little furrier too, is kind of a whole thing that he's got going on. Like that's how bigger his arms are compared to regular Bendy, which is which is like about like this size, where it's like really thin. Furry because in the canon of Rick and Cuphead, in my series, he's the son of the devil from Cuphead, and since he's, you know, it's the devil from Cuphead that has like furry and kind of stuff. He's got like the furry fur to him. Cuphead, this version of Bendy has it too. It's not like he's like an actual furry. It's just like, it's the writing that I have for it. So do that. Do the circles on the gloves. Nah, that's a little off. I gotta make that thinner. But I also do voice impressions as well. I can do Alistair, I can do Mr. Puzzles, I can do, what is it? Adam, I can do, oh, what's another one? Trying to remember. I can do, oh, what was it called? I can do Shadow, I can do Bendy, I can do a bunch of different characters. And then I gotta make his other arm here, so it goes a little bit outward, and then it goes like that. And then bring that back out. There's like a little tuft of fur there, and then bring it back out. There's a little bit of tuft of fur too. Also, credit to the people who made Epic, because that's the music I'm playing in the background right now. So credit to them, their music is amazing. I cannot recommend Epic enough. I cannot recommend it enough. It is way too good of a musical. It's just amazing. And then just bring that down here. No, he's not that thin either. He's a little wider. He's a little bit wider. There we go. Then the pants cutoff is like right about there. So then I gotta do this. I also do Q&A stuff as well, but for the channel and everything, like for character, if you guys want to know about a certain character or like specific series that I'm working on, or like anything specific, I do that kind of stuff. And then I also do a bunch of other stuff as well. Like I said, I also do voice impressions and that kind of thing. All right, see you, Olivia. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Let's see if I can make this a little better. But yeah, I do voice impressions. I do a bunch of different stuff. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Looks a lot better. Let's see. Then also cut it off here. The nail. There we go. There we go. And then he's got a bunch of ink effects and cuts on him as well, so. I messed up. On how that's designed. Okay. You bring this down, and then you put it like that. There we go. You put it like that. And then you do this down. The lines on the pants. There we go. And then I got to get the ink effects. And I will add the cuts in, but I will mark it with, I'm not going to trace that out on here. I'm going to, when I color it in, I'm just going to color it with the marker, with the color of the marker, because that's easier. This specific Bendy, if you guys want to know the backstory of him, I can give a basic summary of it. It is pretty dark. It is actually very dark of a backstory. I will let you guys know that. But if you guys want to hear it, I will give a basic summary of it. One, two. But yeah, basically I do a bunch of different stuff, and if you guys want to know this guy's backstory, you know, I can do that. I think that's basically it. He's done for the most part. This is Evil Bendy. I just gotta color it in, and it should be done. So first off, I'm gonna get the one I use for red, for the blood, which I think is I think it's the old red that I use. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's old red. Right, is that what I use for blood? Is that what I usually use? Or is it wine red that I usually use? Is it wine red that I usually use? Let me find it real quick. Let me check it. No, I think it's old red that I use, yeah. Or is it wine? I'll check real quick. Wine red. Oh, no, yeah, it is wine red that I use. Okay, well, you know, you never know. You always find out. Okay, so it's wine red that I use, which I'm going to mark before I trace anything else because I want to get the cuts done because this Bendy is he's been kind of abused a lot in his backstory, which is why he's got a bunch of cuts all over him. His backstory is pretty depressing, honestly. All the evil versions of the main character's backstory is pretty sad, but Evil Bendy's, I think, is one of the most saddest ones I ever wrote. And it shows, honestly. I think this black's out of ink. We'll try my other one. Over here, might as well. Cheers the eye real quick. But yeah, I mostly just draw. I do voice impressions and stuff like that. But again, you know, if you guys want to hear the backstory to this guy, I'll let you guys know. Honestly. I'm what you need here. Paradise. The end of time. Run out your mind, all mine. Could kill you where you stand. I'm no pet, I'm a married man. You may try. Welcome to the live. I'm drawing a version that of Bendy that I use on my channel called Evil Bendy. If you guys want to know his story, just let me know. It's very dark. I will let you guys know that. Welcome. I do voice impressions. I do Q&As. I do a bunch of stuff like that. I do music requests. Credit to the people who made Epic the Musical, because that's what I'm listening to right now. This is running out of ink. Welcome to the live. Welcome to live, people. Welcome to live. This is Evil Bendy that I'm drawing at the moment. His story is pretty dark, but if you guys want to hear it, I will tell it to you guys. Welcome to live. Welcome. Hello, Julian, is that Julian? Is that how you pronounce it? I can't pronounce. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. I am very sorry. If I butchered your name. I am so sorry. I'm not good with names. I'm not too good with names. Welcome to the live, though. This is Evil Bendy that I'm drawing right now. Thank you. This is an evil version of Bendy that I'm working on. His backstory is very dark, but if you guys want to hear it, I will tell you. And I also do voice impressions. I also do Q&A kind of stuff and artwork, obviously. And then I also do song requests, too. Oh, you'd like to hear his backstory? Oh, wait, backstory or voice impressions? Wait, like voice impressions or backstory stuff? I'm running low on black. Oh, his backstory? Okay, basically, when my series actually gets out, because it's not out yet, because, you know, we're a little slow. But no rush, no rush. We'll get it out there eventually. You know, Blendy, they'll get it made eventually. It's okay. Basically, there's gonna be an episode where, because the first season is all about the devil from the Cuphead trying to get Bendy's, or not Bendy, trying to get Cuphead's soul. And Bendy is the devil's son in my series, so there's this one formula he makes in one of the episodes where it'll turn Bendy more like the devil. And the evil Bendy is from a universe where Rick didn't cure him in time. Didn't cure Bendy in time and didn't get it saved in time. So Bendy turns into this creature and ends up literally just everyone, I kid you not, everyone in that timeline is gone. He is taken out everyone. And when he finally comes to, he didn't realize what he did, and now he's depressed. So he's feral now, and he goes on and explores the universe until he meets Jerry. Well, until he becomes such a big criminal that he gets kidnapped by evil Cuphead, and evil Cuphead works for Jerry, obviously. So Jerry wants him to work with him. Wants evil Bendy to work with him. He says no. He gets tortured, which is why he has all the cuts, until he finally gives in and he becomes one of the evil gang. And evil Cuphead is the only one who's actually nice to him, which is ironic because evil Cuphead's never nice to anyone. Let's see, what color is this? Yeah, that's about the normal color for this. And basically, he looks like a cross between the actual devil from Cuphead and Bendy. I could have done a lighter shade actually, but I didn't do it. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. But yeah, basically, evil Bendy is just he's an emotionally broken character because he never wanted to become the monster that he is, the giant or beast thing that he is, but all right, I'll let you subscribe. Thank you for this sub. Hi, welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub. But yeah, basically, evil Bendy didn't want to become the thing he is today, but he kind of had to. He kind of got forced to, and now he's kind of just works for Jerry and the rest of the evil with the rest of the evil characters. But he gets along really well with evil Cuphead, which is ironic because evil Cuphead never gets along with anyone. All the evil characters have pretty sad backstories. I forgot a spot. A cut. I think it's a cut. Oh no, that's not. That's not. I'm wrong. But yeah, he's got a whole backstory to him. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then there's also Mr. Puzzles that I do, who is the most reoccurring villain I have in my channel. And then there's also, what is it? Adam I use as well. Eclipse I also use. Well, Ruin Eclipse, the one from the FNAF game. The one I use from the FNAF games, and then... Because Ruin Eclipse works with puzzles. But once we get the first episode out, it'll be a whole thing. If not enough people like the first episode and it gets enough views, it's gonna be made into a full-fledged series. And I really hope it does get made into a full-fledged series, because it's my favorite thing to do, honestly. It's one of my most favorite things to do, honestly. It's my most favorite thing to do is to make the series, honestly. What is my favorite color? I don't really have a favorite color, honestly. I kind of am flexible with colors. I love a bunch of different colors. Mostly the two, if I had to pick a favorite, I'd honestly probably go with blue or red. I know those are the most generic colors, but honestly, I'd have to go with one of those two. I know it's very generic, but I'd still have to go with it. "600 men under my command." But yeah, I make a lot of different things. I also do voice impressions. I voice Alistair in my channel. I voice Rick from Rick and Morty. I voice Cuphead. I voice Bendy. I can do Mr. Puzzles. I don't voice him in my channel, but I can do him. I voice Shadow from Sonic. I also voice Blitz in my channel. I also voice Eclipse. I just voice a bunch of characters. And then I also do VR as well, but my VR headset's on charge right now. Dangerous, my friend, you'll need a mindset change for this. Don't get away with playing safe for this. You wanna get home, put it all on the line, be dangerous. Yeah, I mostly don't post on YouTube that much anymore. I really post more on TikTok, honestly. Honestly, if people want me to post what I post on TikTok to YouTube, I definitely will. Like, I'm not opposed to doing that. I just don't know if people will actually watch it. Because I post TikTok videos, and I could post those to YouTube Shorts if I wanted to. I just don't know if people would actually watch them. Honestly, I would if people watch them. This is evil. And there's also evil Cuphead that I make, evil N, evil Uzi, evil R, and evil Jesse, which evil R and evil Jesse are two OC characters. Jesse and R are OC characters of mine. One is mine, one is my friend's, who helps me with my channel. R is mine, Jesse is his. And today actually marks the 1-year anniversary of my channel of Howboutit Productions existence. So I honestly thank everyone that I've gotten this far. I thank Blendy for animating everything. I thank MSM God for writing and everything he's done, and the OC he made and everything else he's made for me. And then I also thank all the people who supported me, like Amy and Schnubber and Lane and just a bunch of people that supported me on my endeavors. Then I'll bring it on. Not dying here, in the fighting here. Yeah, and I can do a bunch of different voices. Like, for example, I can do Alistair. I can do, hello, my dears, it is I, Alistair, the radio demon. Radio is better. By far, it's better, my dear. I can do Alistair. I can do a bunch of different characters. Let's see. I will use CJ6 because that should probably fix. Probably do the right shade, right? Oh yeah, that's perfect. Actually, that would be perfect more for the fur too. There we go. And then I need to get the brown, which was what brown did I usually use again? Was it chocolate that I usually used for bendy? For regular bendy, was it chocolate that I used? Was it chocolate that I used? If I could find the bendy that I drew out. Where is it that I drew out? Oh, where is that bendy? I know it's here somewhere. Here it is. Here it is. Chocolate I used. Yeah, it was chocolate. Okay. Thank you. It's gonna turn out quite well. I gotta bring out the chocolate color for his pants. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome. And the kind of yellow I need for his eye is probably like what, this shade, right? Right, this is the shade I need, right? Oh yeah, that's perfect. To what? To make this? Not too long, honestly. To make this bendy, it didn't take that long, honestly. Drawing's honestly not too difficult once you get the hang of it. This is Evil Bendy. Here he is, all finished. Here he is, all finished. It's done. It doesn't take too long to draw, honestly. Once you get the hang of it, it doesn't take too long to draw. That's Evil Bendy done. And honestly, I do a lot more impressive art on tablet anyway. Cause I draw on digital mostly, and my tablet's the one I do it on the most. The kind of stuff I draw on my tablet is like this kind of stuff. This is the kind of stuff I draw on like my tablet. What do you mean? What am I gonna do in the meanwhile? Like until the series comes out? Like until the series comes out? Because we got a bunch of stuff planned. My first animation. Mr. Puzzles, obviously. More of him. Yeah, but what am I gonna do in the meanwhile? We got a bunch of stuff planned, honestly. There's a bunch of stuff we have planned. We have like, let's see, 8 seasons and like 2 movies planned. Honestly, we have 8 seasons and 2 movies planned. Honestly, and then different series as well. Along the lines of first season gets Rick and Cuphead plays kind of videos where it's just improv for a few bits, and then there's also the same thing for season 2 with puzzles. And there's also these kind of series like this, Villainous and Memorial Day. Shoot. Honestly, I'm probably gonna take that day off, to celebrate Memorial Day. Honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna do for it, but I'm probably gonna do something for it. Yeah, basically that's what I got planned, honestly. Just, I'm gonna take that day off, and then mostly it's the art stuff that I make. I make a bunch of puzzles art. Like, for example, there's puzzles here. Also, yeah, man, honestly, if you want to go to the water park, honestly, you could see if you could do that, honestly. So you get that done, honestly, pretty good. Another character I love to draw is Alistair. Honestly, Alistair's there. We got an Alistair here. Alistair and Voxman. Why is it so low poly? Why is it so low quality? There we go. It's updated now with better graphics. Alistair. Another Alistair and Voxman with the V's and Rick and Husker. Alistair again. This one actually has the stitches. This Alistair. It's Vox. That's Rick, Angel, and Rick. Alistair here with Rick and Lucifer. In the Hell's Greatest Dad scene stuff. Alistair and a hologram version of Rick. Another one with Alistair and the hologram Rick. Another one here. Another one with Alistair full on glitching the hologram. Because he's a tech kind of guy. Alistair here with Rick. This Alistair here. Where's the next Alistair? Here it is. This version, is one of Alistair. Just, you know, watching him down. This is Alistair during the final fight, you know, honestly. Is Alistair the main villain? No, he's not actually. He's actually one of the heroes, honestly. The main villain for Hazbin Hotel is Adam, is this guy. One of the main villains is Adam. Alistair is actually a hero. He is a demon, though, but he is a hero. And then there's this. Then there's this as well. Because this is all the little sinner stuff, and the main villain, though, is Adam. It's this guy. Is it hard to defeat Alistair? Oh, most definitely. Yeah, Alistair's very powerful. Like, he is full on powerful. Alistair is very powerful, honestly. One of the only few people that can beat him in this series is Rick, and that's just because Rick's just way more powerful, way more skilled. And the only few people that can actually beat him is Rick. And then this is Alistair right here as well. And basically Rick, as you can see here, is gonna beat the main villain of Adam at one point, and you know he's gonna be killed off. Then he's gonna come back later as a sinner. Right here, sees he's a sinner with puzzles. I play Roblox. I play a bunch of things, honestly. For the channel right now, I have a Sprunky video recorded. I've played Poppy Playtime 1, 2, and 3. I play some Ice Cream on the side sometimes. I play Hello Neighbor. I 100%ed Hello Neighbor, actually. And then I also play Cuphead. I also play Baldi. I've also played Rick and Morty Virtual Reality. I also play Roblox, which includes Dandy's World. I've played a bunch of different things. I've played a bunch of different games, honestly. I play way too many games, honestly. I play Roblox, I play Fortnite, I play Minecraft, I play a bunch of different games. It just depends. Cuphead, Bendy, play a bunch of different games. Oh, and these are all the main villains for all that's going to show up in the show so far, except for obviously Eclipse Sam's, because I gotta see if I'm allowed to use the character or not. Honestly, I don't know when I'm gonna end it, honestly. I do gotta leave to go somewhere soon, so honestly, when I go to leave, I will probably end it, my live stream, honestly. Honestly, whenever I have to leave to go where I need to go, I'm gonna get off the live stream, and then when I get back, I'm gonna do VR with some of my supporters and some of my fans, and then that'll probably be it for my day. Yeah, honestly, these are the most of the villains, though. We got Rick Prime. Let me bring up my pointer. We got Rick Prime. We got the Devil from Cuphead. We got King Dice, Black Hat, Rickle Juice, Wilson, Leggy, Androlfris, Adam, Lou, another Sinner Adam, and Lieutenant Lou, Sin, Alice, Bellows, Dandy, Cynic, Cineric, or whatever the frick you want to call it. Prototype. Mr. Puzzles and Eclipse. Glitch Trap. William. N, Evil R, Evil Uzi, Evil Jesse, Evil Bendy, and Evil Cuphead. And Jerry. Yeah, Dandy's right here. There's a whole Dandy, the World series I'm doing as well. Here it is. Could be a whole Dandy's World series. Yeah, but that's most of the villains. Is all of these guys. And then Eclipse is from Sam's is down in this because I made this as a concept to see if I could actually use him in the videos. I'm trying to contact Sun and Moon Show people who own it and see if I can use the character. Oh, it's alright if you have to go. It's alright, I get it. It's alright. Yeah, bye. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, honestly. Thank you so much. You have an amazing day. You have an amazing day, you know. But yeah, this is the kind of art I usually make. This is RE, so Ruin Eclipse. This is just Eclipse. This is Adam, or Center Adam. This is Puzzles, obviously. And since this is a 1-year anniversary thing, we'll point out this. I'll show you guys this. This is how I originally used to draw the characters on the right, or on the left. This is how I draw them now on the right. Rick didn't really change that much besides colors. Bendy and Cuphead went through more drastic changes. Cuphead went more from realistic humanoid to cartoonier. And Bendy got a whole new look with different colors and different outfit. Then Boris and Mugman. Mugman didn't go through very much of a drastic design. Hello, welcome back. Mugman didn't go through much of a drastic change, just color differences and head shape changes and eye shape. And he was added gloves and more cartoony again, obviously. Boris went through a drastic change. As you can see on the left, he looks way different compared to the one on the right. Now with N, Uzi, and V, the original ones were a lot more cartoonier, a lot more cartoonier, and didn't really look right in different colors. And then I made them look a little more color palettes better, and I made them look a little more realistic on the right. So, you know, those ones were just more cartoony. These ones are more realistic with better detail and colors. And then Evil Cuphead went from, I kind of more tried to copy Evil Morty when I first designed him. Gave him a yellow shirt and eye patch and the messed up hair and, you know, kind of thing like that. But then I kind of gave him his better refined design. I kept the eye patch because it was iconic, but everything else about him kind of went back and changed. Man. It got way better. And Ink Bendy went from original, just what he looked like from the game, to match the newer look with the more cartoony and more like my version of Bendy's design. So those are the older designs versus the newer designs, honestly. And this is... This is the kind of videos I post on TikTok. I'm gonna have to end the live. That's where, because I gotta get ready to go to the place I gotta go to, so I'm gonna have to end the live. Thank you all for watching so much. Thank you all for watching. This is gonna be public viewing, so after this is uploaded, you guys can come back and rewatch it if you want to. For anyone who missed anything or anyone who didn't get to see anything, this will be public. So thank you guys for watching. Honestly, thank you guys so much, and just thank you guys so much for watching. And like it says here, stay tuned. Stay tuned, my friends. But thank you guys so much for watching. And the live, I have to end it, but it will be public for anyone who wants to come back and view it later. There is another live that I also uploaded as well. That was when I was first making Ink Bendy, or not Ink Bendy, Toxic Bendy. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for enjoying it, and thank you guys so much for how much you guys have done for me.